Hi guys, a very good morning. This is Dr. Sajja Suneel from Data Science Department. Today I am going to discuss about Introduction to Cloud Storage Models. What exactly these cloud storage models are? There are three different kinds of models where we are storing the data in form of buckets, in form of blocks, or in form of files, which is very familiar to traditional models. There are three different kinds of models which are existed in cloud. Along with the cloud offerings, these models will play a major role. Object model and block model as well as file model. These are the three different types of cloud storage models which are presented. And regarding these different models which are there in cloud storage are going to be discussed in today's class. Our main topic in today's class was Introduction to Cloud Storage Models. Let's have a view what are the things which are existed in these cloud storage models. The main objectives for this Introduction to Cloud Storage Models was we guys need to understand the different types of cloud storage models which are available in the current market. And also we need to identify the key characteristics and different kinds of use cases which are presented on each and every model which is presented in the cloud storage. And also you guys need to evaluate the strengths and weaknesses of each model individually. And we need to determine an appropriate cloud storage model for specifying the data storage requirement as well as the needs. These are the objectives which we aimed for on these cloud storage models. What are the outcomes which we are going to achieve after successfully knowing about these cloud storage models in details? The first one is knowledge on the comprehensive understanding of the cloud storage models and along with their features. And you guys should be able to select the most suitable cloud storage model for our requirements. And also you need to understand how to choose the cost effective storage models, and we need to identify the potential challenges and the solutions which are related to this cloud storage. And also we need to apply the knowledge of real world data storage scenarios. These are the things which we have to achieve after successful discussion of this complete cloud service models, cloud server models. Have a look what are the things which are existed in this cloud storage models. First, you need to know what exactly cloud storage model was. According to the IoT, the cloud storage model, what exactly the cloud storage model definition was. I already told you, it is a service model for enabling the amenabilities and which is convenient or else which is on-demand network access to share a pool of configuring computing resources. Once again, I am repeating the definition. It is a service model for enabling ubiquitous, convenient, on-demand network access to a shared pool of computing resources which are configurable, such as networks, servers, storages, applications, and different kinds of services. What exactly the core concept of this cloud storage was? Main theme was to store the data on remote servers which are going to be accessed through internet. That was the core concept which lies in this cloud storage was. What cloud storage will do? We are going to store the data, we are going to access the data, we are going to use that particular data for analysis process with the help of internet connectivity. What are the key benefits which are going to be get from this cloud storage? The first one is accessibility. The second one is scalability. And the third one is cost effectiveness. And the fourth one is data redundancy. These are the four key benefits which we are able to get from this cloud storage. Accessibility. Data can be accessed from anywhere within an internet connection. If you guys having internet connection, you are able to access the data. For suppose take a real-time example, the security camera system in our concerned home or else in our concerned organization. Through a specific app which we connected with the help of internet, we are able to see what are the things which are happening in at our house in this particular application in the form of video as well as audio, and you are able to interact with the things which are happening over there. This is how the accessibility is flexible. This is how the benefit, one of the key benefit actually. And coming to scalability, here you are going to increase or decrease the storage as per your needs, guys. So scalability will be a key benefit. And coming to the cost effectiveness, here you guys are paying for what we have used, not more than the usage. In some plans, to specify this in a real-time example, I will let you know the postpaid bill. In this postpaid bill, there will be a common bill which is going to be paid for the things which are not used as well as for the which things which are used. For both the things we are paying, which is a fixed amount, right? 299 plan, you need to pay. Either you use or not used, it doesn't matter. Got it? In pay per usage model, if you are going to pay for the things which you have utilized, that is how the cost effectiveness benefit is there in cloud storage. And coming to data redundancy, there are multiple copies of data which is stored in different location for protection against the data loss. These are the key benefits. And now I'll let you know how this cloud storage will work. If I uploaded a certain data into cloud storage through an internet connection, then what will happen? The cloud is going to provide a managing, which is an underlying infrastructure to ensure that the data is available to me at any point of time. Here, I can access this data by using an interface. For suppose, take an application programming interface, which is Gmail. Through that application programming interface, I was able to grab the content which was uploaded into the cloud. Now, I'll let you know, before discussing about the cloud models, I will just let you know what are the different kinds of clouds which are existed in this cloud storage things. There are 4 different kinds of clouds: public cloud, private cloud, community cloud, hybrid cloud. Like these 4 different clouds are there in cloud storage. Coming to the public cloud, which is accessible to anyone who is having internet, guys. The best example, Amazon S3, Google Cloud Storage, Azure Blob Storage. These are the best examples for public cloud. And coming to the advantage, the scalability is very good, the cost effectiveness is very good, and it is very easy to use, guys. These are the advantages. And coming to disadvantages, there are n number of security concerns, and there is a lot of data losses, prevention for potential data losses. These are the things. Why? Because it was a public cloud. So automatically security concerns will be arised. And also due to it was a public cloud, there is a chance of potential data losses also. That is how the public cloud is going to function. And now we'll enter into the next cloud, which is private cloud. And this cloud is purely dedicated to a single organization. I'll let you know with a good example. If you guys are working in any kind of company, any kind of organization, take an example, TCS. TCS will maintain its own cloud. The data of the employees is presented in that particular cloud only. You are authorized with a secure login by authorizing your mail ID and password through it. No others are able to access that particular private cloud. So, private cloud is the one which is dedicated to a specific organization. And also, it was deployed within the organization data center solely. And coming to the advantages, we are having a great control and also good security and good compliances. What are the disadvantages in this private cloud? Here, the cost is very high and the management is a overheadache process. For the organizations, it was common. They can bear the things and they can manage by placing some IT manager. So private cloud is purely for a organization purpose, whereas public cloud, which is common to everyone who is having an internet connection with him. Coming to the hybrid, this was the best cloud. Why? Because it is a combination of both public as well as private cloud, guys. It was a combination of both public and private, which gives you flexibility for cost optimization also. And what are the challenges if we are going to face in hybrid cloud? The challenges are management complexity and data consistency. The challenges are management complexity and data consistency. This is about hybrid cloud. And coming to the fourth one, community cloud, where we are sharing multiple organizations with multiple needs. The best example was industry specific clouds. What are the best example? Industry specific clouds. Those comes under community cloud, which is shared by multiple organization along with similar kind of needs. The best advantage was cost sharing, resource optimization. And the disadvantages are we are having only a limited control, and also there is a chance of potential security risks which are there in this community cloud. So what are the four different kinds of clouds which we discussed so far? The first one is public cloud, which is for each individual who is having internet. Next one, private cloud, which is for only a single organization. Coming to hybrid cloud, which is used both combination of public and private. And coming to community, it is shared between multiple organizations who are having similar kind of needs, guys. These are the four different kinds of clouds. Once again, public, private, hybrid, community. Got it, guys? Now we'll move to the next thing, which is our cloud storage models. As I told you, there are three different storage models. The first one is object storage model. Second one is block storage model. Third one is file storage model. These are the three different kinds of storage models which are existed in cloud, guys. Coming to object storage model, here the data is going to be stored with objects along with metadata. And it is ideally used for unstructured data such as images, videos, logs, etc. And coming to the thing, this particular storage is highly scalable and very cost effective. The best example was Amazon S3 and Google Cloud Storage are the best examples for object storage, guys. And coming to block storage, which is our second type of storage, here in this block storage, we are storing the data as blocks of raw data. We are purchasing blocks automatically. The cost is very high compared to object storage. And here I am using a particular operating system, a particular database, and a set of applications which requires low latency. The best examples for block storage was Amazon EBS and Google Persistent Disk. And coming to the third type of model was file storage. Here the data is going to be stored as files and directories. And this was the storage which is very similar to our traditional file systems which is maintained in olden days. And coming to the thing, here it is the ideal of shared files and collaboration will be there in file storage. The best examples for this file storage was Amazon EFS and Google File Storage. These are the best examples for this particular file storage. You have seen different types of clouds and different types of cloud storage models. Different types of clouds are public, private, hybrid, community. Different types of cloud storage models, object, block, and file. These are the three different kinds of storages. Got it, guys? Now we will move and have a look in detail how the things are. What are the key considerations which has to be kept in mind? The first one is what kind of data which we are using. You need to determine the type of data which is going to be stored in these cloud models. Either it is a structured or either it is a unstructured or either it is a mix of both. Got it? And coming to the next thing, access patterns. What access pattern? What kind of data was, how it is going to be accessed? Either it is going to be accessed only for read purpose or both for read and write purpose or random access. Any I'm going to read sometime, I'm going to write sometime. Like that, access patterns has to be identified. And the next one is performance requirements. You need to evaluate the required latency, the required throughput, the required IOPS, both input and output things. And coming to the cost, which is the next consideration. Here, what kind of cost, storage costs, as we need to assess this, and also data transfer costs as well as additional fees, any other additional fees like GST will be there to that particular bill or not. You need to maintain these things. And coming to the next one, scalability. You need to determine the need for our flexible storage capacity. Along with this, the last but not the least, which is secure and compliance, where we are ensuring the data production and compliance with regulations, guys. These are the key considerations which we need to kept in mind at the time of cloud storage models for fulfilling our specific needs, guys. And have a look how you need to understand the different ways to store data in the cloud. I already told you cloud storage is going to offer you three beautiful storages such as object storage and block storage and file storage. And now we will see how object storage function, how file storage function, and how block storage function. First, object storage. Here, how this object storage is going to function. As I told you, here the data is going to be stored in objects with metadata. And here the data will be treated as a distinct entity with associated information such as sizes, creation date, content type, all these things. Metadata will be called as how much size of the data was there, on which date the data is created, on which type it was. Either the data was in text format, the image format, or video format, or audio format. Any kind of content type will be there. All these things has to be known to us. Then only we'll come to know how the data was. This is how the data is going to function. What are the key characteristics which has to be kept in mind at the time of object storage? The first one is which is highly scalable, which can handle massive amount of data. The second one is cost effectiveness. Here we are going to oftenly charge based on the type of data which we are using, and also ideal for unstructured data such as images, videos, logs, backups, etc. And coming to, there should be no file system hierarchy. Why? Because data can be accessed directly by the object name. The best examples for this object storage, which I told you previously, such as Amazon S3, Google Cloud Storage, Azure Blob Storage. These are the different kinds of object storages. Now, block storage. Coming to block storage, the data is going to be stored as blocks of raw data, where it is similar to traditional hardware device. And coming to the key characteristics, the performance, it is ideal for the application which demands low latency and high IOPS. IOPS, I already told you the extension form of IOPS was input and output operations per second, guys. And this will be used for operating systems, for databases, and for virtual machines. This is how the block storage will be utilized. And here we are oftenly attached to the virtual servers also, guys. And what are the best examples? Amazon EBS, Google Persistent Disk, and Azure Disk Storage. These are the best examples for block storage. And coming to the third one, which is file storage. And this file storage is going to function by storing the data in a hierarchical structure, which is similar to our traditional file systems like folders, files, which are maintained regularly from our olden days. The main characteristics of this file storage was it is very easy to manage and it is very easy to access the things. Familiar interfaces for all the users. And this storage system is suitable for sharing file systems and collaborative purposes. And also this is oftenly used for development environment, home directories, and media files, guys. And coming to the examples, the best examples for file storage was Amazon EFS, Google File Storage, Azure Net App Files. These are the best examples for file storages in cloud storage models. Got it, guys? And now we need to know how to choose a proper cloud storage model. For this, there are some things which has to be identified, depends on our specific needs. Got it, guys? First, you need to identify what kind of data it was. I already told you. We need to find out either it is a structured data, unstructured data, or mixed data. Mixed means both structured and unstructured. And coming to access pattern, it is going to be accessed read heavy, write heavy, or random access. Next one, performance requirements. What kind of latency is there? What kind of throughput is going to be generated? And what are the input and output operations per second requirements? And along with that, cost, how storage cost, data transfer cost, or any additional features like GST, which I told you, which I specified you previously also. Based on these things only, we are going to select a proper cloud storage model. And the next one is scalability. Are we able to handle large number of data volumes? And security and compliances. Data is going to be protected on regularity requirements or not. With these factors, you can easily identify what kind of storage model can be utilized by us. The best example use cases for these particular things are, first coming to the first, storage, object storage. Here, storing website content, backupping in the things, big data analytics, and IoT data. These are the best example use cases for object storage. Coming to block storages, running databases, virtual machine, high performance computing applications. These are the best use cases for block storage. Coming to file storage, sharing files among users, storing home directories, and using a base development environment. These are the best examples for file storages. For these three kinds of storages, cloud storages, the these are the best use cases. With this, you will come to know the difference of these cloud storage solutions along with those workload. And in more detail, what cloud storage is, which is a service model which enables us unambiguous and convenient as well as on-demand network access for the shared pool of resources. The benefits are accessibility, scalability, cost effectiveness, and most data redundancy. Accessibility, which can be accessed by sitting anywhere you can access. Scalability, n number of data is going to be stored. We can increase the occupancy or we can decrease the space also, and it is very cost effective, and the data is copied, the data redundancy, multiple copies are the data is presented in different locations, so the protection will be high secure. And how cloud storage works, how the basic structure is going to be, clients will be there, network will be there, cloud storages will be there. Clients are nothing but the devices or applications who are accessing cloud storage. Those people can be called as clients. Network, the internet connection which lies between the client and server, is called network connectivity. Coming to cloud storage servers, the physical infrastructure where data is going to be stored, data replication and redundancy. We need to explain how data is going to be replicated across multiple servers for fault tolerances. Data transfer models, we need to describe how to upload, how to download, how to synchronize the entire data transfer method. Here there are multiple layers. User layer, which is a combination of cloud flow control and vendor specificness. Workflow management layer, where workflow, resource monitoring, workflow manager, authentication, as well as service and workflow description will be specified. And coming to vendor, services and applications will be there. Coming to infrastructure, generic storage service, cloud management service, high performance services, virtual network services, and generic simulation services will be presented in infrastructure. And coming to the next layer, which is a combination of two different things, high performance as well as cloud storage related image repository, virtual machine instances, and shared file systems. The last one is hardware layer, where we are maintaining disk spaces, databases, servers, GPU nodes, clusters, etc. All these comes under hardware layers. These are the different kinds of layers and how cloud storage is going to function. There are four different types of clouds. As I told you, public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, community cloud. Public cloud, which is can be accessible to anyone, whereas private cloud, which is accessible to single organization. And coming to hybrid, which is a combination of both public and private. and community cloud, shared by multiple organizations with similar needs. This is how the types are. See here, a diagram was beautifully specified on the right side top of the screen and for what purposes it is used. Private, secure, scalable, generic, expensive, suitable for large enterprises. Public, easily scalable, affordable, reliable, seamless monitoring, zero maintenance, suitable for individual users. Hybrid, easy customization, effortless, greater usage, secure, scalable, suitable for emails. Community, which is secure, affordable, scalable, and financial health resources. These are the types of clouds. And as I told you, three models: object, block, file. See, the same things which we discussed previously. And coming to the differentiation of these three models by taking multiple aspects such as types of storage, volume of data, data management, cost, performance, scalability, and which is ideal for. And these are the, by taking these appliances, I have narrated you briefly. Types of storage, it is scalable in buckets, it will be in blocks, it will be in files. Volume of data, high volume of data is going to be stored. And here also high data volumes are going to be stored. And here only low data will be considered. Data management, here we are providing metadata and search is very easy. Here we are providing limited search with analytical capabilities. Here hierarchical structure is provided and only on small databases. Cost, here pay as you go pricing will be there. But block storage and file storage are more costlier compared to object storage when it comes to cost. Performance, here slow performance and longer processing time will be there in object storage, whereas block storage super latency will be there with high performance. And performance impacted by high data volumes. Scalability, high scalability will be there in object storage, whereas limited will be there in block and file storages. Coming to ideal, here it will be used block storage object storage will be used for big data storage, statistic structure, unstructured data analytics will be in rich file formats. And coming to block storage, transactional structured data storage as well as shared file resources in coming to file. This is how the differentiation between these three different kinds of storages by considering different kinds of application factors. And this differentiation will be very useful. Please make a note on this particular chart. And how to choose a specific model. I already told you we need to identify the exact data type and the exact access pattern and the performance requirements, cost constraints, and scalability needs. With this, you can easily identify how to choose a correct cloud storage model. By taking these factors into consideration, you can take a wise decision. How you need to back up these things with the help of these use cases, data backup and recovery by considering the factors. Here there will be a protection against the data loss and also there will be a rapid recovery and it is very cost effective compared to the other use cases. Have a look. Disaster recovery. Here this disaster recovery will be used for business continuity where we can resume the works quickly after the disaster also and reduce downtime. With this business disruptions, a rapid data recovery is required. It is more cost effective compared to the disaster recovery solution. Achieving long-term data retention will be there and cost effective storage will be there and it is very easily accessible compared to the other things. And the next use case was big data analytics. In big data analytics, data storage and processing, which handles a massive data sets on analytics and insights. Scalability, which accommodates growing data volumes. And coming to cost effectiveness, which provides a scalable and cost effectiveness platforms for big data analytics. And coming to content delivery, there will be fast content distribution, which delivers the content to the user worldwide through a specific low latency. And the scalability, it increases the traffic during peak times. Cost effectiveness will be there when it delivers the exact cost. And what are the different kinds of applications which are used for development and testing? Development environment, which stores the code, which stores the libraries, and also virtual machine. Coming to testing and development, which supports the application development as well as testing cycles. Collaboration, we should ensemble a team collaborate on project efficiency. And collaboration and file sharing, where we are having the advantages such as shared access, version controllable, accessibility. Here we are allowing multiple users to access and collaborate the files. And also we are making the changes and restore the previous versions also according to your requirement. Accessibility, which enables file sharing from anywhere within the internet connection. These are the beautiful use cases which are existed. And some more use cases like images and video hosting, e-commerce product catalogs, online gaming, IoT data storage, DevOps, CA and CD pipelines. Along with this, security and privacy considerations are also has to be taken, which are going to tell you the major importance of data encryption, where we need to know about how to protect the data with a certain encryption standard. And also we need to gain control on these particular devices, and we need to allocate some permissions for controlling the accessing of information when we are connected in a cloud. And also we need to know how data residency and compliance regulations are. The data regulations are plays a major role. Why? Because how it was resided and how the data is going to be accessed. Is there any proper regulations which are going to be maintained by that particular company or not? All these will provide a good secure and privacy considerations, guys. With this I can conclude you. Yeah, clearly discussed with the different kinds of cloud storage models as well as different types of clouds which are going to support our internet of things in detail. Thank you, guys. We'll meet in the next class with some more content which is related to IoT cloud as well as these IoT physical servers. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.